Trigger warning, sarcasm ahead. What's up, nerdsicles? It is I, the OGGM, coming to you live on a chilly Thursday morning on this, the second day of November in the year 2022, 8:40 a.m. And here I am with all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and internet nonsense. Just in case you forgot that Hasbro is taking D&D digital and feels it is a lifestyle brand and not a game. But damn, I hate being right. But they announced this a while back that they were doing this. You've all just conveniently forgotten. Oh no, Hasbro would never do that. Oh no, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro are on good terms. Hasbro would never claim that they are created D&D. No. Yeah, because look at all the times that Hasbro acknowledged Wizards of the Coast in that movie they just did. Or Gygax. Well, remember when they said they were doing their own TV channel and their own streaming TV channel? And people were like, yeah, they would never do that. That's not going to happen. That's dumb. D&D streaming, who'd watch that? But damn, there it is. They just announced that this just dropped minutes ago, that they have officially made the first preview available. Hasbro's new Fast channel called Dungeons & Dragons Adventures, Hasbro's new Fast channel, launches in less than 2 weeks. You'll be able to access it by Amazon and Plex, i.e. it's not free because you have to pay Amazon to watch it. It will launch with 3 new series, a comedy stream called Faster Purple Worm Kill Kill, a Forgotten Realms adventure based on the existing Encounter Party podcast, and a cooking show. And we're already hoping that Gordon Ramsay will tear apart the cooking show called Heroes Feast, because yes, Hasbro. So we've got three promos here. Here's the one for the comedy one, Faster Purple Worm Kill Kill, because yes, let us just make people think that D&D is a joke by bringing out a bunch of people to talk about D&D. And look how noticeably where they placed that ampersand on this young woman's body.
I'm a clerical. Or, you see, I do light filing and make copies.
I'm Arion, called Atticus McMurder, who's like unbelievably cute.
I dress for comfort, all right? I'm not trying to get the cover of GQ, Goblin Quarterly.
Have any of you ever seen a purple worm?
Little baby bunny pops up.
Oh, the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Your enemies will be our enemies.
The house falls.
I never got to see the bathroom. You monster.
What if I roll all once? Maybe you'll live.
Will Wheaton. Yep, Will Wheaton. There we go.
Baby, the 1-2 punch. At least one of you must stay alive.
I'll take that one. Dibs on living.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now let's see Encounter Party.
We are concerned about the disappearance of one of our order.
I believe we need to gather the Longstriders.
You see Lulavina whipping her
Actor.
hand around her head.
Stop talking about hitting me and hit me.
22.
This looks like a cipher.
As a reaction, I cast Shield.
We're talking magical abilities. We're talking high-level damage-dealing weapons. This is going to be horrifying.
We are now in the belly of the beast.
I know you.
Incapacitate him.
Stay out of the way.
I vote we turn this coward out.
I agree. Goodbye to you.
I meant you.
Intimidation check.
He breaks out into a run. He disappears into the city streets.
This is not right! You know it's not!
This one looks kind of good, but it also looks like Critical Role and sort of staged. But that one, okay, now let's look at the cookie show.
Welcome to Heroes Feast.
I'm so excited about our guests today.
My specialty is knives.
It's the same
only show
people.
based on the official Dungeons & Dragons cookbook, Heroes Feast.
Once it starts getting a little thickies,
Remember when they sent me the preview of the Dungeons & Dragons cookbook? I'm like, that's how
We're
Copy.
gonna play a game. 9, 8, 7. Oh, wow.
Lick your fingers before rolling the dice.
The cooking show is going to be the one that actually gets the most reviews, right? All right. So Faster Purple Worm Kill. That just looks staged, awful. It's the same 7 people. Encounter Party, critical. It's you're trying to capture the Critical Role, Lightning, but it looks like it's at least got the established look. No human player characters. I mean, it's got some. That one might have some chomps. I mean, it depends where they go with it. It could be a Critical Role, but I have a feeling this is going to be the one that gets the most. Let's watch them cook, because people love watching cooking shows, and people love watching people mess up in cooking shows. And the recipes in the cookbook aren't anything different than any other recipes you find. What they do for these themed cooking show books, like the Forgotten Realms cookbook or the Call of Cthulhu cookbook or whatever, is they just find recipes and then they attach them to names. So when you go, okay, it's like, I got peanut butter, I got jelly, I got bread. How do I turn this into a D&D themed thing? Okay, so this is not peanut butter jelly, it's Orchard jelly. Get it? Orchard jelly. And it's not peanut butter, it's Baldur's Gate butter. And that's not bread, that's dragon bread. Okay, and for extra points, I'm going to include a cheap recipe to make bread. So here's your Orchard jelly and Baldur's Gate Orchard jelly and Baldur's Gate butter sandwich, and that's how I turn a normal recipe into a D&D theme. So that's all these things are. So the cooking show looks the least bad. The joke show looks the worst. The encounter party live play of a campaign looks like it's nothing I haven't seen before in Critical Role, so it'll be okay. If that's something you're into, then you'll enjoy it. If that's something you're like, don't care about, you'll enjoy it. It's interesting that the entire cast and crew is the same 9 people. And, after, I wonder if Will Wheaton will still be on it after he badmouthed Critical Role. And notice that Matthew Leard is in every one of them. Wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that he's one of the investors in the channel. So if you have Amazon or Plex, you will be able to watch this. Plex, I think, is free. Amazon Freevee is free with ads, but of course, in order to access Amazon Freevee, you have to have access to whatever. Yeah, so you'll be able to watch them. And then, of course, we know people will cut it. Debone 3 fish faster than the other guy using a longsword. I don't think they'll go that far, but sure, it might happen. It'll be more like people who have never cooked trying to do recipes and failing. And then, I rolled out making D&D jokes. Insert D&D joke here to keep this a D&D themed cooking show. It's not ribs. It's cockatrice ribs. Whatever. Yeah. I think I'm the first to announce this. So yay, first. Notice me, Wizards of the Coast. Notice that there's no mention of Wizards of the Coast or Gary Gygax anywhere in any of these. Just saying that. It's Hasbro. Hasbro presents. Hasbro. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's not like they did the same thing in the movie where there's no mention of Wizards of the Coast or Gary Gygax in the D&D movie. You would think with the 50th anniversary coming up, Hasbro would, of course, acknowledge the fact that we couldn't have D&D without Wizards of the Coast, and we couldn't have a 50-year history of this amazing game without the guys who created it, Dave and Gary. But no. Wizards of the what? No, it's Hasbro presents Dungeons and Dragons. Get it through your heads. That's it. I don't know where to go from here. The cooking show could be fun, I guess. That's about it. Who here is excited to see these 3 shows? Yeah, I thought so.